Hey Sylvester, how are you? Good evening. So we're starting right at 8 o'clock, guys. Lots already full. About 15 minutes till start time, guys. Several already full and lots of fun breaks up on the site, so check them out. I didn't have time to set anything up today, but we do have some to do, yes. Yeah, we'll be doing some. I just didn't have a chance to set it up today. We're super short staffed. We just hired 2 more staff, so one starts tomorrow, so hopefully that'll give me some time to have a look at it. But yes, we will be doing some. Oh, does it? Oh, nice. Yeah, I should know how it is. I had a customer buy a case earlier today, and she'll be breaking it. She works till 5, she said, so she'll be breaking it tonight. So she was going to let me let me know how it looked. I haven't even had a chance to look at the checklist, to be honest with you. I've been so swamped. But hopefully it's good. Detroit was good, the Detroit set. Yes, I did hear there was Gretzky autos. Yeah, that's very cool. Very cool. Just over 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes away. We're doing some tin with the new tins released today, so we're going to do some 6 boxes of that. Just so everyone can get some Series 2 fixes in. We've got our Mega Mixer giveaway breakdown 4. We've got our 3 boxer of Series 2 as well. Sold out. Also, our 5 boxer multi-year is sold out as well. We have Ultimate almost single digits down to 11, so that'll be a fun case to do tonight. Only 5 left in the Fleer 3-box mixer. And 2, 2, 2, and 2 is there as well. So lots of fun stuff for you guys to check out tonight. So we'll start right at 8 o'clock. Sean there working his butt off. Oh no. Almost time, guys. 8 o'clock start time. cover.
What's that?
Good cover.
I know. I just came over to tell you.
Hey, Lyndon. How are you? So less than 5 minutes, guys. It's passing. Because that's what put the dirt on there in the first place. Hi, how are you? How's video and sound tonight, guys? How's everything looking and sounding? Good to go. Thanks, Lyndon. So we're going to start off tonight with our first 6-tin break of Series 2. Tins released today, so I thought we'd throw up some breaks for you guys. Everybody loving Series 2? And let's have our first look at the tins. Alright, so here we go, everyone. Break 18647. Good luck. Welcome, everybody, to break 18647. This is our 25-26 Series 2 6-tin. Double up, number 1. Alright, 32 or 16 spots. We have Brian, Aaron, Big Pappy, Kevin, Aaron, Sly in there 4 times. Brian, Digi 27, M Tower 5, Brian, Sly, and King Lou. Copy down again to make 32 spots. We have Brian down to King Lou. Brian down to King Lou. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Digi 27 down to Brian. Digi 27 down to Brian. Grabbing our teams Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Vegas down to Winnipeg. Vegas down to Winnipeg. Here we go with your teams. We have Digi 27 with Vegas, Sly with Ottawa, Brian with Florida, Sly with Dallas, M Tower with the Islanders, Sly with Tampa, Digi 27 Detroit, Kevin with Seattle, Aaron with Nashville and Edmonton, Brian with Utah and Boston, Aaron with Carolina, Brian with Anaheim, Columbus and Toronto, Sly with Vancouver and Washington, M Tower with Los Angeles, Sly with San Jose, Big Pappy with Philadelphia, Sly with Chicago, Brian with the Calgary Flames, Sly with Buffalo, King Lou with the Rangers, Sly with Minnesota, Big Pappy Colorado, King Lou Montreal, Sly with New Jersey, Aaron with Pittsburgh, Kevin with St. Louis, and Brian with Winnipeg. A couple of minutes for trades. Another minute or so for trades. Alrighty, last call. Alright, our first look at the tins. Good luck, guys. How many packs we got in these? We've got 9 packs. It's our Dazzlers pack. Packs plus the Dazzlers pack. Alright, here we go. Good luck. See if we can't hit a Schaefer. Alright, sizzle reel of Spencer Knight, Boomtown, of Brady Tkachuk, and Kirill Khrushchev for Vancouver. Pack number 2. Vibing of Jake Ottinger, Slabs, Evan Bouchard, and Braden Coots, a Vancouver Young Gun. So it's 2 Young Guns. Let's see how many we get on average per tin. Ozzy Weisblad, glossy for the Nashville Predators, Thomas Harley Glow Up, and Jake Evans Canvas for Montreal. Connor McDavid, glossy gold for Edmonton. If you know, you know. Mikko Rantanen and Sidney Crosby portraits. Easton Cowan, glossy for Toronto. Sizzle reel of Robert Thomas and Connor McMichael glow up. Connor McDavid regular glossy for Edmonton, slaps of Cale Makar, speckle and encore of Dylan Larkin. Ozzy Weisblatt encore for Nashville. Sizzle reel of Connor McDavid and Tristan Lennox. Young Guns for the New York Islanders. And Let Them Cook of Kirill Kaprizov, Ivan Demidov, Portraits, and Danila Yurov, Young Guns for Minnesota. So 3 Young Guns in that tin. Let's see what our Dazzlers look like. I kind of know what they look like, but let's see what we get. All right, we have Camland, Orange Dazzlers for San Jose, Brady Martin, Dazzlers Nashville, and Arturi Lehkonen for Colorado. Tin number 2. Alright, Let Them Cook on Zeko Batarle. Glow up of Kirill Marchenko, Isaac Howard, Young Guns for Edmonton. Sizzle reel of Mark Stone for Vegas, Anthony Cirelli Glow Up for Tampa, and Ryan Shea, Pittsburgh Outburst. Dalibor Dvorsky Glossy Gold for St. Louis, Vibing of Jeremy Swayman and Oliver Moore. Portraits. Kamakar, if you know, you know for Colorado. Evgeny Malkin Glossy for Pittsburgh and slaps of Elias Pettersson. Connor McDavid Glossy for Edmonton. Lucas Raymond Portraits. Dylan Strome Canvas. Easton Cowan, Glossy for Toronto, Jack Eichel Encore, and Canvas of Morgan Geekie. Steven Stamkos Encore for Nashville, if you know, you know Connor Hellebuck, and Emmett Finney, Young Guns for Detroit. Bo Horvat Encore for the Islanders, Vibing of Mackenzie Blackwood and Tristan Lennox, Young Guns for the New York Islanders. Doubled up on the Lennox. And our Dazzler pack. Evgeny Malkin for Pittsburgh Orange. Matt Boldy Orange for Minnesota. Vincent Trocheck Red. Red Dazzlers for the New York Rangers. Not too much in the tin so far. Pretty much standard. We haven't hit a Schaefer, we just done 2 tins, so those 2 tins were reasonably similar. Alright, sizzle reel Patrick Laine, Adrian Kempe Portraits, and Brady Martin, Young Guns for Nashville. Vibing of Anthony Stolarz, slaps of Radko Gudas. Did I miss one? Nope. I think so. Just 2 hits in that pack. Yep, just 2 in that pack. Zach Hyman, Glossy Gold for Edmonton, Sizzle Reel of Jack Hughes, and Boomtown of Jamie Alexiak. Ozzy Weisblatt Glossy for Nashville, if you know, you know Brad Marchand for Florida, Alexander Nikishin, Portraits for Carolina. Noah Ostlund Glossy for Buffalo, Jake DeBrusk, Glow Up, and a Canvas Vincent Trocheck. Glossy of Zebium for Minnesota, Glow Up of Brant Clark, and Jake DeBrusk Encore. Kyle Connor Encore for Minnesota, for Winnipeg. Stuart Skinner, vibing for Edmonton. Danilo Yurov, Young Guns for Minnesota. Cole Caulfield, Let Them Cook. Stuart Skinner, Glow Up. And Hunter Brustevich, Young Guns for Calgary. And our Dazzlers, Braden Coots for Vancouver. Jimmy Snuggerud for St. Louis. And Sam Dickinson for San Jose. Sean?
Yeah.
Is that what he was talking about? In Series 2, is the encore?
Oh, I know. You
Yeah.
said the box was called on.
Yeah, no, I think he was talking more inserts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was saying to me that the whole product was called.
Yeah, no, just, yeah, the sets.
You might just have more on that.
Yeah. All right, tin number 4. All right, Andrei Vasilevsky, glossy gold for Tampa. Cale Makar, If You Know, You Know, and Lane Hudson portraits. Zach Hyman, glossy Edmonton. Sizzle Reel Kirill Kaprizov and Brant Kark, Glow Up. Dalibor Dvorsky, glossy for St. Louis. Cole Perfetti, Glow Up, and Mackenzie Weegar, canvas for Calgary. Sam Rinzel, Chicago glossy. Kirill Marchenko, Glow Up, and Dmitry Simishev for Utah. Marco Casper, encore for Detroit. Sizzle Reel of Tage Thompson. Ty Mueller, Young Guns for the Vancouver Canucks. Let Them Cook, Quinn Hughes, Mark Scheifele, portraits, and Wyatt Emmett, Young Guns for Colorado. Sizzle Reel of Evgeny Malkin, Boomtown, Ryan Hartman, and Joel Nystrom, Young Guns for Carolina. Vibing of Philip Gustafson, slaps of Dougie Hamilton, and Isaac Howard, Young Guns for Edmonton. 4 packs in a row for Young Guns. All right, Tyler Toffoli, Dazzlers for San Jose. Troy Terry, Dazzlers, Anaheim, and Logan Thompson, orange Dazzlers for Washington. All right, tin number 5. Vibing of Darcy Kumper, Lane Hudson portraits, and Zakhar Bardakov, Young Guns for Colorado. Let Them Cook, Alex Ovechkin, Brant Clark, Glow Up, and Joel Hofer, Outburst for St. Louis. Sam Rizzo, glossy gold for Chicago. Sizzle Reel of Leon Draisaitl, Cole Perfetti, Glow Up. Sizzle Reel, Speckle of Alex DeBrincat, Andrei Vasilevsky, glossy, and slaps of Tom Wilson. Matthew Schaefer, glossy rookie for the New York Islanders. There you go, Isles. Glossy rookie Matthew Schaefer. Slaps of Dougie Hamilton and Jacob Middleton, Minnesota canvas. Tyler Toffoli, glossy for San Jose. Dylan DeMello, encore Winnipeg. And Mike Matheson, canvas for Montreal. Justin Falk, encore for St. Louis. Cale Makar, If You Know, You Know. Young Gun teammates Matthew Schaefer and Mark Gatcomb for the Isles. Yeah, they look kind of cool. Will Cooley encore for the Rangers. Sizzle reel of Kirill Kaprizov and Charlie Edouard Destu. Young Guns for Tampa. Nice little bonus chase in the tins, you know. Wyatt Johnston Dazzlers for Dallas. Zane Perrick. Dazzlers for Calgary. And Sean Monahan for Columbus. All right, 6th and final tin. All right, Connor Hellebuck vibing for the Winnipeg Jets. Austin Matthews slaps and Alexander Nikishin. The Young Guns for Carolina. Let Them Cook. Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. William Eklund glow up. Young Gun checklist outburst. Michael Misa, Matthew Schaefer. Nice random. Very nice. Schaefer and Misa. Outburst, checklist, random, Young Gun. Noah Ostlund glossy for Buffalo. Sizzle reel of Valerie Anukushkin. Dylan Gunther glow up. Let Them Cook of Kyle Connor. ZBM glossy and Connor McDavid portraits. Camlin glossy for San Jose, Joachim Kemmel portraits, and checklist canvas, Fox and Hughes. Random at the end. Brady Tkachuk glossy gold for Ottawa, Pavel Dorofeyev glow up, and Carter Mazur encore for Detroit. Leo Carlson encore Anaheim, if you know, you know Columbus, and Braden Coots Young Guns for Vancouver. Valerie Kushkin encore for Colorado. Sizzle reel of Dylan Gunther and Hunter Height Young Guns for the Minnesota Wild. And our final Dazzlers pack. We got another red. Jacob Markstrom, orange for New Jersey. Matvei Michkov, orange for Philadelphia. And Arturi Lehkonen, Dazzlers red for Colorado. All right, 2 randoms to do. I'll just set those up. All right, first up is the Rangers and Vancouver. This is for the canvas checklist. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That one going to the owner of the Vancouver Canucks. And next up is the Islanders and San Jose for the outburst checklist. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going to the San Jose Sharks. Alrighty, that does it for a break number 18647. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks very much. Cool. Next up is our second tins break, the second half of this one. So next up, 18648. Here we go, everyone. Good luck. Welcome everybody to break 18648. This is our 25-26 Series 2 610 random double up number 2. All right, 16 spots. JD Stone's in there twice. Aaron, Michael, Diceman, Hugh, Titans, Webb, Vincent, Eric, Thomas, Dante, Diceman, Gordon, Aaron, and Keith. Copy down there again to make up our 32 spots. JD Stone's at the top, down to Keith at the bottom. JD Stones down to Keith. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hugh down to Diceman. Hugh down to Diceman. Grabbing our teams Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Dallas down to St. Louis. Dallas down to St. Louis. Here we go with your teams. Hugh with Dallas, Dante with Philadelphia, Hugh with Montreal and San Jose, JD Stones with Chicago, Gordon with Detroit, Thomas Los Angeles, Titans Utah, Diceman Winnipeg, Keith with Columbus, Thomas Vegas, Diceman Calgary, Aaron with the Rangers, Webb with Florida, Aaron the Islanders, Titans with Minnesota, Michael with Buffalo, Hugh with Seattle, Michael with New Jersey, Diceman Anaheim, Gordon with Boston, Aaron with Colorado, Vincent Eric with Washington, JD with Ottawa and Edmonton, Aaron with Tampa, Keith with Toronto, Dante with Carolina, JD Stones with Vancouver, Webb with Nashville, Vincent Eric Pittsburgh, and Diceman with the St. Louis Blues. A couple of minutes for trades. Another minute or so for trades. All right, last call. Here we go with our second tin break. Good luck, guys. See if we can't hit a Schaefer Young gun. All right, Andre Vasilevsky, glossy for Tampa, glow up of Ken Johnson, and Mark Stone canvas for the Vegas Golden Knights. Sidney Crosby, glossy gold for Pittsburgh, Ryan Hartman, Boomtown, and Patrick Laine Encore. Set Jarvis Encore for Carolina, vibing of Ilya Sorokin and Adar Sunyev. Young Guns for Calgary. Olivier Rodriguez, encore for Edmonton. Let Them Cook of Cale Makar. Tusky Young Gun for Utah. Scissor Reel of Tyler Toffoli. Leon Draisaitl Slaps. And Ben Kindle, Young Guns for Pittsburgh. Vibing of Elvis Merzlikins, Jake Ottinger Portraits, and Joel Nystrom, Young Guns for Carolina. Beckett Seneke, glossy for the Anaheim Ducks. Sizzle Reel of Alexis Lafreniere and Boomtown of Andrei Svechnikov. Vibing of Cam Talbot, Brady Tkachuk, glossy, and Jack Eichel portraits. First glossy pack. You're calling tin 2 and 5. All right. Robert Thomas, Dazzlers. Ooh, we got a black one. Look at that. Seth Jarvis and a black Dazzler. Matthew Schaefer. That looks sexy. Black Dazzler, Matthew Schaefer. Very, very cool. It's our first black Dazzler, and it happens to be Matthew Schaefer. There you go. Good start. Not even quite sure what the odds of the black Dazzlers are, but I think they're that common. Looks good, eh? All right, if you know, you know. Sidney Crosby for Pittsburgh, Boomtown. Josh Manson, Zakhar Bardakov. Young Guns for Colorado. Vibing, Andrei Vasilevsky, Ryan Leonard Portraits, and Michael Misa, Young Gun for the San Jose Sharks. Solid start. Connor McDavid glossy for Edmonton. Jack Hughes, Let Them Cook, and Matt Coronado for Calgary. Blow up. Sizzle Reel of Sam Reinhart, Easton Cowan glossy, and slaps of Erik Karlsson. Ozzy Weisblack glossy for Nashville, slaps of Victor Hedman, and canvas of Pyotr Kochetkov. 1 in 12 for the black. Nice, that's a case hit. Very cool. Connor Hellebuck glossy, gold for Winnipeg. Yenny Nyman encore, Young Gun canvas. Dmitry Simishev for Utah. Matt Michkov encore for Philadelphia. Igor Shesterkin vibing for the Rangers. David Tomasek, Young Guns for Edmonton. Roman Josi encore Nashville, Sizzle Reel of Frank Vetrano, and Michael Branstead Nygaard, Detroit Young Gun. All right, Matthew Schaefer, regular Dazzlers, orange for the New York Islanders, Patrick Laine, and Nathan McKinnon. Schaefer's everywhere. You just need a red one now. In this break, and you've got the full rainbow from the bins. All right, Sizzle Reel, Brandon Hagel, Boomtown Jack McBain, John Fernacki, Young Guns for Boston. Vibing, Samuel Urson, slaps of Patrick Laine and Alexis Lafreniere, outburst for the Rangers. Matthew Schaefer, glossy for the New York Islanders. Holy Schaefers. Go Tins. Leon Draisaitl, if you know, you know. Easton Cowan portraits. Tyler Toffoli Glossy for San Jose. Sizzle Reel of Linus Ullmark and Brandon Hagel Glow Up. Evgeny Malkin Glossy for Pittsburgh. Nico Hischier Glow Up and Morgan Riley Toronto Canvas. Yanni Nyman Glossy Gold for Seattle. Mark Scheifele Portraits and Matthew Schaefer Encore for the Islanders. Jake Sanderson Encore for Ottawa. Sizzle Reel of Warren Foegele and Carl Lindbaum. Vegas Young Gun. Let Them Cook Austin Matthews, Bo Horvat Portraits, and Charles Alexis Legault for Carolina. Red, come on. Red of Schaefer. Vince Dunn, Orange, Alex DeBrincat, Detroit, and Oliver Moore. Tin number 4. All right, Jeremy Swayman Encore for Boston. Let Them Cook of Connor Bedard. ZBM Young Guns for the Minnesota Wild. Sizzle Reel of Jason Robertson. Slaps of Tage Thompson. Young Gun Checklist, Michael Misa and Matthew Schaefer. Islanders and San Jose Random. Let Them Cook, Connor McDavid. Joey Decord Glow Up. Just another one of those 2-hit packs. Tyler Toffoli Glossy for San Jose. Sizzle Reel of Seth Jarvis, Lucas Raymond Portraits. If you know, you know. Dylan Gunther, Speckle for Utah. Andrei Vasilevsky Glossy, Boomtown of Max Domi. Matthew Schaefer Glossy Rookie for the New York Islanders. Anthony Stolar's Glow Up and a canvas of Neil Pionk. Easton Cowan Glossy Gold for Toronto. Jamie Alexiak, Seattle Boomtown, and Matt Duchene Encore. Tom Wilson Encore for Washington, Vibing of Charlie Lindgren. And Harrison Brunicky, Young Guns for Pittsburgh. Alright, Quinton Byfield, Sam Renzel, and Vince Dunn, Red Dazzlers for Seattle. Alright, here we go. Noah Ostlund, Glossy for Buffalo. Zane Perrick, Portraits, Nick Paul Canvas. Ozzy Weisblatt, Glossy Gold for Nashville. Quinton Byfield Glow Up and Dylan Cousins Encore. Ryan Green, Encore for Chicago, Vibing of Frederick Anderson and Harrison Brunicky, Young Guns for Pittsburgh. Matt Zuccarello Encore for Minnesota. Let Them Cook Nikita Kucherov, ZBM, Young Guns for Minnesota. Sizzle Reel of Matthew Nye, Slaps of Easton Cowan, and another Young Gun checklist. So one will go to each team, no random required. Let Them Cook, Kyle Connor, Boomtown of Nicholas Delorier, Matt Vi Green, Young Guns for Calgary. ZBM Glossy for Minnesota, Sizzle Reel of Sam Reinhart, Sergei Bobrovsky Portraits. Let Them Cook of Jack Hughes, Ozzy Wise Black Glossy, and Quinton Byfield Glow Up. And Dazzlers, Austin Matthews for Toronto, Beckett Seneke for Anaheim, and Andrei Vasilevsky for Tampa. All right, sixth and final tin. All right, sizzle reel of Alexander Barkov, Robert Thomas Glow Up, and Dominic James, Young Guns for Tampa. Vibing of Jacob Markstrom, Dylan Gunther Portraits, Frederick Brunet, Boston Young Guns. Easton County Glossy for Toronto, Let Them Cook Leon Draisaitl, Boomtown of Matthew Olivier. Scissor reel of Warren Fogle, Evgeny Malkin Glossy Slaps of David Pasternak. Connor McDavid Glossy for Edmonton, Slaps of Beckett Seneke, and Canvas of Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid Glossy Gold, Kirill Marchenko Encore, Olivier Rodriguez Program of Excellence Canvas. Owen Tippett Encore Philadelphia, Vibing of Cam Talbot and Taylor Ward, Young Guns for LA. Matthew Barzell Encore, If You Know, You Know, Lane Hudson, and Colton Ellis, Young Guns for Buffalo. And final glossy pack. Orange of Owen Power, Orange of Zeev Abiam, and Mort Sider, Dazzlers for Detroit. All right, that does it for break 18,648. Our 25-26 Series 210. 610 double up. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Congrats to Islanders on that gorgeous Dazzlers. Thanks, guys. All right. Next, there'll be the third case. I think it's full of. I'll check. The third 610. Yep, so we'll do the third one next. A few minutes to set this one up. Just be a minute here, guys. Just got these entered in. All right, good to go. Break 18649. Yeah, the black Dazzlers was gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah, they're super, super nice. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Welcome, ready to break 18649. This is our 25-26 Series 2 610 double up number 3. All right, 16 spots in this one. We have Matt H, Slyneb, Capoots, Aaron, PNF, Joseph, Gordon, Josh, Aaron, Capoots, Sly, Drive 425 in there twice, Capoots and Sly. Copy down there again to make up our 32 spots. We have Matt H at the top, down to Sly at the bottom. Matt H down to Sly 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Matt H down to Aaron. Matt H down to Aaron, grabbing our teams Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Anaheim down to Los Angeles. Anaheim down through to Los Angeles. Here we go with your teams. Matt H with Anaheim, Joseph the Rangers, Drive 425 with Toronto, Capoots with Minnesota and San Jose. Joseph with Ottawa, Drive 425 with the Islanders, Sly with Boston, Matt H with Colorado, Sly with Washington. Gordon, Seattle, Sly with Pittsburgh, Josh with Nashville and New Jersey, Capoots, Detroit and Tampa. Aaron with Dallas, Sly with Calgary and Montreal, Gordon with St. Louis. Drive 425 with Carolina, Sly with Vegas, Capoots with Winnipeg, Sly with Vancouver, PNF with Chicago, Sly with Florida. Aaron with Edmonton, Drive 425 Philadelphia, Aaron with Buffalo, Capoots with Utah, PNF with Columbus, and Aaron with LA. Couple of minutes for trades, and I guess I better go get another case of tins. Back in a sec, I'll grab the case there, and we'll get some tins out there for this one. Another minute or so for trades, guys. Always good to put the tins on the table. All right, last call for trades. Here we go. Good luck. Tin number 1. We start with Vibing of Philip Gustafson, Slaps of Axel Sandin Palika, Matt Vigreed, and Young Guns for Calgary. If you know, you know. Cale Makar for Colorado, Glow Up of Jake DeBrusk. Andrei Vasilevsky Glossy for Tampa, Sizzle Reel of Kirill Kaprizov, Stuart Skinner Glow Up for Edmonton. Sizzle Reel of Alexis Lafreniere, Sidney Crosby Glossy Gold, and Adrian Kempe Portraits. Beckett Seneke, Glossy for Anaheim, Slaps of Radko Gudas and Wyatt Johnston Canvas. Brady Chuck Glossy for Ottawa, Braden Point Encore, and Matt Vigreeden, Young Gun Canvas for the Calgary Flames. Mikhail Sergachev, Utah, Vibing of Darcy Kumper and Taylor Ward, Young Guns for LA. Nathan McKinnon Encore for Colorado, Alex Ovechkin Let Them Cook, and Colton Ellis, Young Guns for Buffalo. And the first Dazzlers pack. Wyatt Johnston, Dazzlers for Dallas. Zane Perrick, Dazzlers for Calgary. And Sean Monahan, Dazzlers for Columbus. Tin number 2. Matthew Schaefer Glossy, rookie for the Islanders. Sam Rinzel Portraits, Mackenzie Weegar. Canvas for Calgary. Tyler Toffoli Glossy for San Jose. Slaps of Sam Dickinson and Jonathan Huberdeau Encore for Calgary. Martin H.S. Encore for Colorado. Let Them Cook of Quinn Hughes and Z. Beam, Young Guns for Minnesota. Thomas Chabot Encore for Ottawa. Sizzle Reel of Guinea Malkin. Young Gun Checklist, Misa and Schaefer. Random at the end. If you know, you know. Brad Marchand for Florida. Glow Up of Owen Tippett. Zach Metza. Young Guns for Buffalo. Vibing of Thatcher Demko. Slaps of Alex Ovechkin. Harrison Brinicki, Young Guns for Pittsburgh. Evgeny Malkin Glossy for Pittsburgh. Nathan McKinnon Let Them Cook. And Nico Hischier Portraits. Glossy of Yenny Nyman. Gold for Seattle. Sizzle Reel of Tage Thompson. Mort Sider Boomtown. Logan Thompson, Dazzlers Orange for Washington. Cam Lund, Dazzlers for San Jose. Brady Martin, Dazzlers for Nashville. Alright, Alexander Nikishin Glossy for Carolina. Slaps of Steven Stamkos. Macklin Celebrini, Canvas for San Jose. Cam Lund Glossy for San Jose. Drew Doughty Encore. Young Gun Canvas. Ryan Green for the Chicago Blackhawks. Brandon Hagel Encore for Tampa. Sizzle Reel of Spencer Knight and Michael Brandt Nygaard. Young Guns for Detroit. Mikko Rantanen Encore for Dallas. Vibing of Jake Ottinger. Sam Dickinson. Young Guns for San Jose. David Pastrnak Let Them Cook. Slaps of Sam Dickinson. Young Guns of Taylor Ward for LA. Sizzle Reel of Connor McDavid. Jimmy Snuggerud Portraits. Those 2-hit packs. Matthew Wood Glossy for Nashville. Kirill Kaprizov Let Them Cook. And Kiefer Sherwood Boomtown. Sizzle Reel of Brandon Hagel. Z. BM Glossy Gold for Minnesota and Beckett Seneke. Anaheim. Glossy portraits. And we got a red. Alright, Tyler Toffoli Dazzlers. Troy Terry for Anaheim, and David Pasternak. Red Dazzlers for Boston. All right, Matthew Schaefer glossy for the Islanders. Dylan Holloway glow up, and Dylan Strome canvas for Washington. Tyler Toffoli glossy for San Jose. Seth Jarvis glow up, and Thomas Chabot encore for Ottawa. Braden Point encore for Tampa. Let them cook. Quinn Hughes, Harrison Brunicky, Young Guns for Pittsburgh. Mikhail Sergachev encore Utah. Sizzle reel of Evgeny Malkin and Marshall Warren, Young Guns for the Islanders. Vibing of Philip Gustafsson. Slaps of Colton Parayko. Devin Kaplan, Young Guns for Philadelphia. If you know, you know. Cale Makar for Colorado. Pavel Dorofeyev, glow up. Oh, Max Shabanov, Young Gun outburst for the New York Islanders. That was close. Max Shabanov. Andrei Vasilevsky, glossy for Tampa. Sizzle reel Kirill Kaprizov, Mark Scheifele portraits. If you know, you know. JT Miller for the Rangers. Sidney Crosby glossy gold, and Ryan Hartman, a Boomtown. All right, Evan Rodriguez for Florida. Elias Sorokin for the Islanders Dazzlers, and Linus Olmark for Ottawa Orange. 2 to go. All right, if you know, you know. JT Miller, Victor Hedman slaps, and Charlie Edward Dastu. Young Gun Tampa. Brady Martin, encore for Nashville. Sizzle reel of Dylan Gunther, Joel Nystrom, Young Guns for Carolina. Let them cook. Brady Chuck for Ottawa. Thomas Harley glow up, and Marshall Warren, Young Guns for the Islanders. Jimmy Snuggerud glossy for the St. Louis Blues. Sizzle reel of Valerie Nagushkin and Ivan Demidov portraits. Artemi Panarin glossy gold for the Rangers. Let them cook. Kirill Kaprizov and Kirill Marchenko glow up. Beckett Seneke, glossy for Anaheim. Slaps of Sam Dickinson, Marco Casper canvas. Brady Chuck glossy for Ottawa. Adrian Kempe portraits. Nazem Kadri Calgary. Pierre-Luc Dubois, encore for Washington. Sizzle reel of Cole Caulfield and Taylor Ward, Young Guns for the LA Kings. Braden Coots, Dazzlers for Vancouver, Jimmy Snuggerud, and Sam Dickinson. Final tin. All right, let them cook. Cole Caulfield, Dylan Gunther portraits, and Adar Sunyev, Young Guns for Calgary. Aussie Wise Black Glossy for Nashville, Sizzle Reel of Patrick Line, A. Matthew Olivier, Boomtown. Vibing of Elvis Merzlikin Speckle, Connor Hellbuck Glossy Gold, and Slaps of David Pasternak. Connor McDavid Glossy for Edmonton, Nathan McKinnon Portraits, and Anton Lundell Canvas for Florida. Easton Cowan Glossy for Toronto, Ricard Raquel Glow Up, and Charlie McAvoy Boston Encore. Connor McDavid Encore for Edmonton, Vibing of Anthony Stolars and Axel Sandin Palika, Young Guns for Detroit. Sizzle Reel of Jack Hughes, Mason Marchment Glow Up, and Carl Lindbaum. Vegas Young Guns. Vibing of Stuart Skinner, Glow Up of Robert Thomas, and Ben Kindle, Young Guns for Pittsburgh. And our final glossy, our Dazzlers pack, Jacob Markstrom for New Jersey. Oh, we got another black. Matvei Michkov for Philadelphia, and Alex DeBrincat. Black Dazzlers for the Detroit Red Wings. Black Dazzlers. All right, one random to do for the Young Gun checklist. All right, Islanders in San Jose. Here we go. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going to the Isles. Alrighty, that does it for break number 18649. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks very much. Next will be our Hobby 3-boxer. After this will be the Mega Mixer giveaway break. After that will be the 5-box random. And then looks like after that will be the mixer with Fleer Ultra. So we'll circle back around and do those 2, and then the Fleer Ultra should be full. It's only got oh, excuse me, it's only got 3 left. After that, it looks like we're gonna have a push on Ultimate, case of Ultimate, and down to 10. That's almost single digits, and then we'll work on the 2, 2, 2, and 2, and Allure. It's the last case of Allure I've got for breaks, so that is getting very hard to get. So check that one out as well. We also got Platinum with 24, 25 Platinum. So lots of good breaks up there for you guys tonight. So check those out. We still have 3 more to do that are full. Alright, here we go. Break 18645. Good luck. Welcome to break 18645. This is our 25-26 Series 2 3 box double up. All right, 16 spots in this one. We have Sashimi. We have Richie, Frank, Jen, Bob, Roland, Titans, Sam, Sly, Brian, Sly, Diceman, and Brady. Copy down there again to make up our 32 spots. We have Sly down to Brady. Sly down to Brady. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Slide down to Diceman. Slide down to Diceman, grabbing our teams Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Vancouver down to Chicago. Vancouver down to Chicago. Here we go with your teams. Sly with Vancouver, Diceman with Washington, Sly with Ottawa, Roland with Colorado, Brian with the Islanders, Sly with the Rangers, Titans Edmonton, Bob with St. Louis, Sly with New Jersey, Sashimi with San Jose and Buffalo, Sly with Winnipeg, Brian with Anaheim, Richie Boston, Sam with Columbus, Diceman Philadelphia, Brady with Minnesota, Sly with Calgary, Diceman Pittsburgh, Sly Toronto, Bob with Florida, Brady with Dallas, Sam with Montreal, Diceman Nashville, Frank Gem with Carolina and Utah, Diceman with Tampa, Sly Detroit, Richie with Los Angeles, Roland with Seattle, Titans with Vegas, and Diceman with Chicago. A couple of minutes for trades.
She was waiting for somebody?
30 seconds, guys, for any trades. Alrighty, last call. Here we go. Good luck. All right, Morgan Riley, canvas for Toronto, vibing of Andre Vasilevsky, David Tomasek, Young Guns for Edmonton. Michael Backlund, black and white canvas for Calgary. If you know, you know. Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Joachim Kemmel portraits. Colton Parayko, exclusive out of 100 for the St. Louis Blues. Jackson Lacombe Encore and Martin Pospisil Boomtown, and Marshall Warren Young Guns for the Islanders. Jackson Lacombe Encore Blue for Anaheim, sizzle reel of Frank Vetrano and Matthew Schaefer portraits for the Islanders. Vibing of Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers, slaps of JT Miller and Curtis Douglas, Young Guns for Tampa. Evgeny Malkin Dazzlers for Pittsburgh, Joey Decord Encore, glow up of Marco Kasper. Pauda Kochetkov, canvas for Carolina, sizzle reel of Valery Nakushkin and Charles Alexei Alego. Slaps of JT Miller, Jimmy Snuggerud, Young Gun canvas for St. Louis, Connor Hellebuck of Vibing. Sizzle reel of Dylan Gunther. Portrait Sidney Crosby, Matt Vigreeden, Young Guns for Calgary. Sizzle reel of Tage Thompson, Jake Gunsel Encore, slaps of Evan Bouchard. Let Them Cook, Brady Tkachuk, Connor McMichael Glow Up, and Olin Zellweger Outburst for the Anaheim Ducks. And final back, box number 1. Matthew Tkachuk Encore for Florida, Adam Fox Quinn Hughes Canvas Checklist, Michael Misa, Young Guns for the San Jose Sharks. Box number 2. Ryan O'Reilly canvas. If you know, you know. Sam Reinhart, Ben Kindle, Young Guns for Pittsburgh. Young Gun black and white canvas, Axel Sandin Palika for the Detroit Red Wings. Vibing of Sergei Bobrovsky and Ryan Hartman, Boomtown. Mikko Rantanen Encore for Dallas. Mark Scheifele portraits, Tusky Young Guns for Utah. Oops. Leon Draisaitl slaps numbered 1 out of 199 for the Edmonton Oilers. Red slaps. Leon Draisaitl sizzle reel and Pavel Dorofeyev glow up. Portraits Ivan Demidov Speckle for Montreal. Doug Wilson Legend Canvas for Chicago. If you know, you know. Cale Makar for Colorado. Tyler Seguin Canvas for Dallas. Vibing of Darcy Kumper and John Fernacki. Young Guns for Boston. Vibing of Philip Gustafson, Jamie Alexiak Boomtown, and Carl Lindbaum. Young Guns for Vegas. Sizzle reel of Patrick Laine Speckle, Nazem Kadri Encore, slaps of Radko Gudas for Anaheim. Sizzle reel of Kirill Kaprizov, Outburst of Charlie Lindgren for Washington, and Alexander Nikishin portraits for Carolina. Drew Doughty Encore for LA, canvas of Justin Falk and Charles Alexei Alego for Carolina Young Guns. Let Them Cook, Alex Ovechkin, slaps of Colton Parayko, Adar Sunyev, Young Guns for Calgary. Elias Pettersson Dazzlers for Vancouver, Brandon Hagel Encore, and Dylan Holloway Glow Up. Final box. Alright, Barrett Hayden, canvas for Utah, vibing of Jacob Markstrom and Easton Cowan, Young Guns for Toronto. Tom Wilson, black and white canvas for Washington, sizzle reel of Alexander Barkov and Sergei Bobrovsky portraits. Nick Suzuki encore for Montreal, Nicholas Delorier Boomtown, and Kirill Kujatsev, Young Guns for Vancouver. Fluorescence Gold, Michael Misa for the San Jose Sharks, number 28 out of 150. That's it for San Jose. Gold, Michael Misa. Lane Hudson, if you know, you know, and slaps of Easton Count. Vibing of Cam Talbot, Zane Perrick portraits, and Charlie Edward Dastu, Young Guns for Tampa. Mark Stone Dazzlers for Vegas, Christopher Tanev encore, and Jake Sanderson glow up. Glow up Dylan Strome for Washington, Young Guns canvas Riley Duran for Boston, sizzle reel of Matthew Nice. Travis Konechny, canvas for Philadelphia, sizzle reel of Sam Reinhart, Young Gun teammates of Matthew Schaefer and Mark Gatcombe for the Islanders. Let Them Cook of Kyle Connor, Alexei Protas glow up outburst of Jaden Schwartz. Kirill Kaprizov encore Minnesota, Uri Slafkovsky canvas, Ryan Green, Young Guns for Chicago. Let Them Cook, Nikita Kucherov for Tampa, slaps of Moritz Seider, Jack Williams, Young Guns for Columbus. If you know, you know, Kiefer Sherwood, Jack Hughes encore, Jack Eichel portraits. One random between the Rangers and Vancouver. Our New York Rangers and Vancouver, we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going to the owner of the Vancouver Canucks. Alrighty, that does it for break number 18645. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks very much. Alrighty, next up will be our Mega Mixer giveaway break. A couple minutes here, guys. Alright, good to go. You'll have to send an email through. Which email did you send it through? Send it through the customer service email. I don't have anything to do with the shipping, so they can follow up. I know that we have been short staffed for the last week, so I've got new staff starting tomorrow. So I'm not sure if it just got missed with your question, but no, definitely send an email through to the customer service email, and they'll respond to you. 18636. Our Mega Mixer giveaway break. Here we go, everyone. Good luck. Welcome everybody to break 18636. This is our Mega Mixer giveaway break number 18. All right, 32 spots in this one. We have Hobbs 0065, Fatal X Rose, Jeffy Darcy 44, Matt H, Brady, Stephen, Johnny, JB, Webb, Fatal X Rose, Brandon, Lewis, Keith A, Fatal X Rose, T Simps, Jonathan, Caesar, James, Kevin, Caesar, Brandon, Jonathan, Aaron, Fatal X Rose, Brandon, Luke, Sassoon K, Stephen, and Stephen. Top beat over to the randomizer. Hobbs at the top, down to Stephen at the bottom. Hobbs at the top, down to Stephen at the bottom. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Brandon down to Fatal X Rose. Brandon down to Fatal X Rose. Grabbing our team's Anaheim down to Winnipeg. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Detroit down to Florida. Detroit down to Florida. Here we go with your teams. Brandon with Detroit, Fatal X Rose, Minnesota, Aaron with Toronto, Webb with Calgary, JB with Tampa, Fatal X Rose, Montreal, Sassoon K with the Islanders, Caesar with Philadelphia, Brandon, Ottawa, Johnny with Winnipeg, Brady with San Jose, Stephen, Carolina, Lewis with Boston, Fatal X Rose with St. Louis, Caesar with Vancouver, Keith A with Nashville, Stephen, Chicago, James, New Jersey, Jonathan with Utah and Pittsburgh, Luke with Dallas, Aaron with Edmonton, T. Simps with Vegas, Kevin with Washington, Matt with Anaheim, Jeffy, Los Angeles, Darcy, 44, Buffalo, Brandon with Seattle, Stephen, Columbus, Aaron with the Rangers, Hobbs with Colorado, Fatal X Rose with Florida. Couple of minutes for trades. Yeah, it must be. Normally they're very quick to respond. Yeah, if you're in the States, yeah, it could very well be. But with all shipments to the States have tracking, so they can definitely follow that up. We do everything tracking to the States. So, yeah. So just, send the email through. I'll make a comment to the guys when I finish this one here, just to watch out for your email, just to make sure it doesn't get missed. And, but they'll have a tracking number to give you as well if you're in the States, if you request it. Because we go through a cross-border company that transports it through USPS. Yeah. No problem. Yeah, so it like drives across the border and then gets dropped off at a USPS depot in the States. So everything's tracked has a tracking number. So yeah, no, send that through and I'll get the guys to watch out for it and print it off so that the guy who takes care of that can have a look at it tomorrow for you. All right, couple minutes for trades, guys. All right, I told them to watch out for your email, so send it through and they'll print it off and make sure that it's there for the people that are looking into it in the morning for you. All right, 30 seconds, guys, for any trades. All right, last call. Here we go. Good luck. Let's start with our 23-24 Series 1. What are we speculating? I don't know. Maybe an outburst out of 25. Let's go with that one. An outburst out of 25. Lucas Reichel, Star Surge for Chicago. Alex Ovechkin, box fillers. Daniel Gushin. Young Guns for San Jose. Rookie retrospective Noah Cates. Honor roll Tim Stützle. Draisaitl and Ovechkin canvas checklist. We have a Dion's of Tage Thompson. I don't remember ever hitting one of those. Those must be super short print. Tage Thompson Dion's. That must be some kind of Easter egg short print. So I don't remember those at all. This one, Buffalo. Limited edition of Jack Hughes and Jonathan Gruden, Young Guns for Pittsburgh. Dazzlers, Jake Gunsel for Pittsburgh. Owen Beck, debut dates. And Matthew Tkachuk, portraits. Stars owner Joe Pavelski for Dallas. Teacher's Pet Jonathan Huberdeau. Yuri Patera, Young Guns for Vegas. $285, Evgeny Malkin, Alex Ovechkin honor roll, and a canvas of Jake Allen, Montreal. Johnny Gaudreau Special Edition, Mason Marchment Black and White canvas, Vincent Desharnais, Young Guns for Edmonton. Matthias Michelli, Deluxe at a 250 for the Arizona Coyotes. Vincent Desharnais debut dates and Cole Caulfield honor roll, Cole Caulfield portraits, and Brady Tkachuk outburst for Ottawa. $285, Elias Pettersson, Andrei Svechnikov honor roll, and Jake Gunsel canvas, Pittsburgh. Hey, Jonathan, how are you, buddy? Yeah, everything's going well. How about you? Simon Evanson, Star Surge, Detroit. Tomas Tatar, Simon Evanson, Young Guns for Detroit. Rookie retrospective, Matty Beniers for Seattle. Trevor Zegras honor roll and Samuel Girard canvas. On a pack. Philip Forsberg, Star Zone, Teacher's Pet, Connor McDavid, and Jet Graves. Young Guns for Columbus. Alrighty, our box of Series 2. Sizzle reel of Linus Ullmark. Philip Chittle outburst for Vancouver. Marco Kasper glow up. Marco Kasper encore for Detroit. Canvas of Justin Folk and Ty Mueller, Young Guns for Vancouver. Bo Horvat portraits for the Islanders. Canvas of Luke Hughes and Leon Draisaitl, if you know, you know. Vibing of Samuel Urson. Connor McMichael Glow Up, and Devin Kaplan Young Guns for Philadelphia. Let Them Cook, Cale Makar, Matthew Schaefer Portraits, and Joel Nystrom Young Guns for Carolina. Jimmy Snuggerud, Dazzlers for St. Louis. Dmitry Simashev Encore Slaps of JT Miller. Tyler Seguin Dallas, Canvas, Vibing of Elias Sorokin, Wyatt Emmett, Young Guns for Colorado. Clear Cuts of Philip Chittle for Vancouver, Vibing of Elvis Merzlikin, Slaps, Austin Matthews. Drew Doughty at a 199, Encore Red for LA, Dylan DeMello Encore Winnipeg, Joakim Kemmel Portraits, and Isaac Howard Young Guns for the Islanders. Yeah, Busy's good. Busy's good. Jake Gunsel Encore, Sizzle Reel of Tyler Toffoli, Martin Pospisil, Boomtown. JT Miller, If You Know, You Know, Austin Matthews Encore, Sidney Crosby Portraits. Casey Middlestat Canvas, Sizzle Reel of Brandon Hagel and Braden Coots, Young Guns for Vancouver. All right, 2 boxes of clear cuts. Let's do 23-24. For the Chicago Blackhawks, rookie auto, Luke Phillip. Good old Luke. Rookie auto for Chicago. All right, 24-25. Nice one for Boston. Canvas auto of Adam Oates, numbered 69 out of 77. Adam Oates. Canvas auto 69 of 77. It's weird how they did the numbering in red and then the autos in blue. Have you seen that before? Very cool. Nice one for Boston. All right, we have one random to do for the canvas checklist. Draisaitl and Ovechkin. And then we also have... our spot giveaway. All right, Edmonton and Washington 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that one going to the owner of Edmonton Oilers. And now for our spot giveaway, giving away spot number 18 in our Mega Mixer giveaway break. All teams entered in there. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg, randomizing 4 times. Owner of the team at the top after 4 randoms gets spot number 18. Here we go, everyone. Good luck 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going to the owner of the New Jersey Devils. New Jersey is James. Congratulations, James. Spot number 18 is yours, sir. All right, that does it for break 18636. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks very much. All right, next up looks like it's going to be the 5-boxer. Multi-year 5-boxer. What year? How do we do this one here? Let's try this. Order. So we got this one, then we've got our mixer with Fleer Ultra. After that, let's try and fill up that ultimate case, guys. Only 10 to go. That one should fill pretty quick once we get to it there. So that'll be our focus after the next couple of breaks. So if you're looking to grab a spot, check that one out. All right, here we go. Break 18637. Good luck. Welcome everybody to break 18637, our 5-box mixer Young Gun Chase. We got a box of 23-24 Series 1, Series 2, and Extended. Also got a box 24-25 Extended, and also a box of 25-26 Series 2. All right, 32 spots in this one. We have Luis David Lopez, Michael, Darcy 44, Brian JB, PF Cards, Richie Jeffy Brian, PF Cards, Ian Robert, Brian Brandon, Paul Jonathan Brian, King Lou, Brandon Caesar, Richie Jonathan, Aaron, Brian JB, King Lou Fader, King Lou Keith A. Cover those cross randomizer, Lewis at the top, down to Keith A at the bottom. Lewis down to Keith A. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have Jonathan down to Fader. Jonathan down to Fader. Grabbing our teams. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have Montreal down to Chicago. Montreal down to Chicago. Here we go with your teams. Jonathan with Montreal, Aaron with Philadelphia, Jonathan with Ottawa, Robert with Vegas, Aaron with Pittsburgh, King Lou with the Islanders, Ian with St. Louis, King Lou, Florida, Darcy 44, Tampa, Lewis with Carolina, Aaron with Colorado, Richie with Seattle, Brian with New Jersey, Brandon with Buffalo, JB with Nashville, Brian with Columbus, Michael with Boston, Brian Winnipeg, Paul with Detroit, Keith A with Los Angeles, Michael with Dallas, Brian with Calgary, Richie with Anaheim, Brian with Edmonton, Brandon with Washington, King Lou with Utah, JB with Minnesota, PF Cards with Toronto, Jeffy the Rangers, Caesar with San Jose, PF Cards with Vancouver, and Fader with Chicago. Couple of minutes for trades.
Once or twice, and then they're like, oh, then they make sure they don't do it again. But it's every week now. It's every event. It's every time we have anyone do that. And we're so tired of it.
right, last call, guys. Here we go. Extended 23-24. Extended. All right, Jack Hughes, Dazzlers for New Jersey. Brad Marchand, Beehive, and Tristan Luneau, Young Gun Black and White Canvas for Anaheim. Excuse me. Silver Skates of Connor McDavid for Edmonton. Leon Draisaitl, Seeing Red. Connor Bedard draft card for Chicago. Matthew Poitras, double diamond for Boston. Austin Matthews, Toronto Retro. Jonas Corpusalo, canvas for Ottawa. Hockey Heroes, Keith Tkachuk for St. Louis. Johnny Gaudreau, Holoview. Cole Caulfield, Beehive. UD3 of Dustin Wolf, rookie for Calgary. Seeing Red of Sam Reinhart and Riker Evans, Young Guns for Seattle. David Perron, single diamond for Detroit. Zach Benson, rookie for Buffalo. Hardy Haman Actel, Young Gun canvas for Washington. UD3 of Leo Carlson for Anaheim. Jack Hughes Outburst for New Jersey. And Ryan Johnson, Young Guns for Buffalo. UD3 of Justin Sordiff, Tyson Forster, Holoview, and Callie Klein, Young Guns for Anaheim. Silver Skates Gold of Logan Cooley for Arizona. Martin Necas, Seeing Red, rookie of Devin Levi. UD3 of Marco Kasper for Detroit. Ryan Winterton, Young Guns for Seattle. Vladimir Tarasenko canvas. Matthew Nyes, Holoview Red, numbered out of 250 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Seeing Red, Joe Pavelski, Dallas. Mackie Samoskevich, Young Gun Retro for Florida. Silver Skates of Mark Stone for Vegas. Tyson Forster, draft card for Philadelphia. Steven Stamkos canvas. Moving on to 23-24 Series 1. Stat box fillers, Nathan McKinnon for Colorado. Sidney Crosby portraits. Simon Edmondson, Young Gun canvas for the Detroit Red Wings. Nice one, Detroit. Tomas Riddle, deluxe out of 250 for San Jose. Star Zone of Elias Pettersson and Cole Gutman, Young Guns for Chicago. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Dazzlers for Edmonton. Wide Kaiser debut dates. Mark Scheifele honor roll. Adam Fox, Star Surge for the Rangers. Teacher's Pet, Trevor Zegras. Will Cooley, Young Guns for the Rangers. $285, Matty Beniers for Seattle. Jason Robertson honor roll. Alex DeBrincat canvas. And Rasmus Dahlin outburst for Buffalo. Alexis Lafreniere, Star Search for the Rangers. Luke Evangelista debut dates. Matthew Coronado, Young Guns for Calgary. Teacher's Pet, Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. Leon Draisaitl portraits. And Ricard Raquel for Pittsburgh. Canvas. Tyson Forster Special Edition Young Gun Black and White Canvas. David Gust for the Chicago Blackhawks. Ridley Gregg Young Guns for Ottawa. Rookie Retrospective Kent Johnson for Columbus. Alexander Barkov Honor Roll. David Perron Outburst. 285 Alexander Barkov for Florida. Honor Roll of Adam Fox and Warren Foegele Canvas for Edmonton. Sidney Crosby Special Edition for Pittsburgh. Teacher's Pet Elias Pettersson. Jake Livingston Young Guns for Nashville. Nathan McKinnon Special Edition for Colorado. Rookie Retrospective Lucas Dostal and Yaroslav Askarov Young Guns for Nashville. Next box. 24-25 extended. Silver Skates, Owen Tippett for Philadelphia, Nikita Grubenkin, Young Guns for Toronto, Dazzlers of Travis Konechny for Philadelphia. Future Impact of Cole Caulfield for Montreal, Philip Forsberg Oracles for Nashville, and Pros and Prospects of Jasper Wallstedt, Minnesota. Dazzlers Pink, Pierre-Luc Dubois for Washington, Sebastian Cossa, Young Guns for Detroit, and Artemi Panarin Encore for the Rangers. Olin Zellweger, Reflections for Anaheim, Rookie Reflections of Shakir Mukhamadullin, Nino Niederreiter Canvas. Jonathan Lekkerimäki, Young Gun Deluxe out of 250. Nice hit for the Vancouver Canucks. Sebastian Cossa first draft, and Frank Nazar a Beehive for Chicago. Silver Skates, Jesper Bratt for New Jersey. Pros and Prospects, Alex Ovechkin, Washington. Tomas Hertl for Vegas Canvas. Beehive Gold, Katagoche for the Anaheim Ducks. Jakub Dobish, Young Guns for Montreal, and Vincent Trocheck Outburst. Macklin Celebrini, Reflections for the San Jose Sharks. This one's San Jose. Silver Skates, Alex Ovechkin, Thomas Harley Canvas. Clear Cut, Pierre-Luc Dubois for Washington, Chase Bradley, Young Guns for Colorado, and Mikko Rantanen, Pros and Prospects. Future Impact of Connor Geekie, Jonathan Lekkerimäki Oracles, Tyler Toffoli Encore as San Jose. Future Impact, Jack Hughes for New Jersey, Nathan McKinnon Encore, and a canvas of Owen Power. And final pack from 24-25 extended. Rookie Reflections of Will Smith, Frank Nazar first draft for Chicago, Chris Kreider Beehive for the Rangers. All right, 25-26 Series 2. All right, Black and White Program of Excellence, canvas of Colton Dock. Team Canada Program of Excellence canvas, Black and White Parallel. Let Them Cook, Austin Matthews, slaps of Evan Bouchard. Matthew Olivier out of 199, Boomtown Red for Columbus. Kyle Connor Encore, Brady Kachuk, Boomtown, and Kirill Kudratsev. Never get that one right. Vancouver, Young Gun. Rasmus Dahlin Encore Blue for Buffalo. Warren Fogle and Ivan Demidov Portraits for Montreal. Vibing of Igor Shesterkin, Kirill Kaprizov Portraits. Max Shabanov Young Guns for the Islanders. Sizzle Reel of Alexis Lafreniere, Brock Nelson Encore, and Arbor Jakai Boomtown. Mort Sider Canvas for Detroit. Let Them Cook, Brady Kachuk, Dmitry Simishev Young Guns for Utah. Sidney Crosby, If You Know, You Know for Pittsburgh. Dylan Strome Glow Up, and Outburst of Mikko Rantanen for Dallas. Let Them Cook of Jack Hughes, Glow Up Thomas Harley, and Danila Yurov Young Guns for Minnesota. Anze Kopitar Encore for LA, Matthew Nyes Canvas, Jack Williams Young Guns for Columbus. Glow Up of Nico Hischier for New Jersey, Ryan Green Young Gun Canvas for Chicago, and Frank Vetrano Sizzle Reel for Anaheim. Thanks, Sean. Tyler Toffoli Dazzlers for San Jose, Jake DeBrusk Encore, slaps of Zane Perrick for Calgary. Joe Farabee Canvas for Calgary, of Vibing of Andrei Vasilevsky, Tristan Lennox Young Guns for the Islanders. All right, final box is 23-24 Series 2. Instinctive, Ilya Sorokin for the Islanders, Pavel Minchikov Young Guns for Anaheim, Outburst of Adam Pelech for the New York Islanders. PCs of Tyler Toffoli for Calgary, Mark Giordano, Toronto Canvas, Seth Jones Portraits. PCs of Anze Kopitar, Deep Roots of Carter Hart, and Jackson Lacombe Young Guns for Anaheim. Ecliptic, Elias Pettersson for Vancouver, Mitch Marner, Clear Cuts for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Dustin Wolf Honor Roll. Instinctive of John Gibson, Anze Kopitar Canvas for LA, Maxence Gunet. Adrian Kempe Dazzlers for LA, PCs of Matthew Tkachuk, Bobby McMahon Young Guns for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Austin Matthews, Ecliptic for Toronto, Deep Roots of Patrice Bergeron, Nikita Nesterenko. Honor Roll for Anaheim. Sam Carrick, Anaheim Director of Boards, Nicholas Montepallo, a Young Gun for Ottawa. Luke Hughes Young Gun Canvas, nice hit for the New Jersey Devils. Kochetkov, Instinctive for Carolina, Bedard and Carlson Young Gun Checklist. Random at the end. And Tomas Hertl, Canvas for San Jose. Monster Season, Connor McDavid, Matthew Barzal PCs, and Matthew Coronado, Calgary. PCs of Elias Pettersson, Vancouver. Deep Roots of Thomas Chabot, Cole Gutman Honor Roll. Deep Roots, William Nylander for Toronto. Instinctive of Phoenix Copley. And Arturs Silovs, Young Guns for Vancouver. I have one random to do between Chicago and Anaheim. All right, Chicago and Anaheim, here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going to the owner of the Anaheim Ducks. All right, that does it for break 18637, our 5-box Young Gun Chase. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks very much. Alrighty, next up is the 3-boxer with a Fleer Series 1 and SP game used. Just give me a few minutes to get these orders in this one. Alrighty. Another couple minutes here, guys. We can go. No, there's still, yeah, so we've given away 18 of them. So there's 14 left still. Yeah, usually one a day. We post a Mega Mixer giveaway break usually once a day. Yep, so we've given away 18 of the 32. All right, so this is break 18640. Here we go, everyone. Good luck. Welcome to break 18640. This is our Series 1 Fleer Ultra and SP Game Use 3-box double up. Almost out of this Fleer Ultra product, guys. It was very limited release. I've only got one box left after this, so this is essentially the second to last one of these mixers that we'll be doing. All right, over to the randomizer. We have Davey, Richard, no hand 70, Richard, Brian, Richie, Brian, Aaron, Josh, Richie, Paul, Aaron, no hands, Brian, Richard, and Matt H. Davey at the top, down to Matt H at the bottom. Davey at the top, down to Matt H at the bottom. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have Brian down to Brian. Oops. Brian down to Brian. Grabbing our teams Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. St. Louis down to Florida. St. Louis down to Florida. Here we go, the teams. All right, Brian with St. Louis, Davey with Washington, Richie with Ottawa, Richard with Philadelphia, Paul with Seattle, Matt H with Winnipeg, Richie Edmonton, Aaron with Dallas, Richie with Vancouver, no hands with Vegas, Richie with Carolina, no hands with Minnesota, Richard with Toronto and Nashville, Aaron with the Islanders, Brian with Columbus, Davey with Anaheim, Brian with Boston, Josh, New Jersey, no hands 70 with Pittsburgh, Richard with Chicago, Josh, Tampa, no hands with Buffalo, Aaron with Utah, Richard with Montreal, Aaron with San Jose, Brian with Los Angeles and Colorado, Matt H with the Rangers, Richard with Calgary, Paul with Detroit, and Brian with Florida. A couple of minutes for trades. $30 seconds for any trades. Alrighty, here we go. Good luck, everyone. All right, let's start with our box of Series 1. Alrighty, sizzle reel of Cale Makar, Ethan Frank, Young Guns, Washington, Dylan Holloway portraits. Dalibor Dvorsky, Dazzlers for St. Louis, Nikita Kucherov, Canvas for Tampa, Artemi Panarin, Goal Oriented. Jonathan Marchessault, encore for Nashville. Tracking system Stat Demko. Gabe Perreault, Young Guns for the Rangers. Nikita Kucherov, Victor Hedman, compadres. Victor Ostman, Young Guns for Seattle, and Moritz Seider portraits. Sizzle reel of Cam Fowler, Igor Shesterkin canvas, and Marco Rossi compositions. Joakim Kemmel encore for Nashville, sizzle reel of Luke Hughes and Ian Moore, Young Guns for Anaheim. Mike Matheson, exclusive out of 100 for the Montreal Canadiens. Logan Stankoven Bustle and Dylan Larkin compositions. Elias Sorokin encore for the Islanders. Matthew Tkachuk compositions and Connor McDavid sizzle reel. Morgan Riley outburst for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Artemi Panarin, Alexis Lafreniere, and Rasmus Dahlin compositions. Will Smith canvas for San Jose. Elias Pettersson, Young Guns for Vancouver. Roman Josi Cup Quest. Jonathan Huberdeau canvas for Calgary. Parker Ford, Young Guns, Winnipeg, and Kyle Connor Cup Quest. Sebastian Aho encore blue for Carolina. Quinton Byfield encore LA, and tracking system Sergei Bobrovsky. On to Fleer Ultra. Alrighty, we have Darcy Kuemper Gold for the LA Kings, numbered out of 250. Outline of Seth Jarvis, Carolina. That's Matthew Robertson, SP, or rookie, and then Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. Matthew Wood Gold, rookie for Nashville, numbered out of 250. Ultra Structures, Matthew Nyes for Toronto, Alexander Nikishin, rookie for Carolina, and Nikita Kucherov, SP. Michael Misa, rookie gold for the San Jose Sharks, numbered out of 250. Ultra Powers, Kirill Marchenko for Columbus. Axel Sandin Pelika, rookie for Detroit, and Quinn Hughes, SP Vancouver. Austin Matthews, medallion for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Mackie Samoskevich, rainbow foil for the Florida Panthers. Nikita Tolopilo, rookie for Vancouver, and Clayton Keller for Utah. Rising Stars of Oliver Moore for Chicago. Nico Kakko, or Nikki Kakko. Kakko, rainbow foil rookie for Seattle. Noah Ostlund, rookie, and Alex Ovechkin, SP. Ivan Demidov, Rising Stars for Montreal. Donovan Sabrango, rainbow foil rookie for Ottawa. Dylan Duke, rookie for Tampa. Nathan McKinnon, SP. Outline of Kiefer Sherwood for Vancouver. Patrick Laine, rainbow foil for the Montreal Canadiens. Brady Martin, rookie for Nashville. Matthew Tkachuk, SP. Timo Meier, medallion for the New Jersey Devils. Parker Ford, Winnipeg rookie rainbow foil. Rory Cairns, rookie for Calgary. Leo Carlson, SP. Ooh, nice. Gold medallion. Numbered at a 200 for the Edmonton Oilers. Connor McDavid. Nice one. Edmonton. Gold medallion. 131 out of 200. Beauty. And Ultra Structures. Elias Pettersson. Nikki Akako, rookie for Seattle. And Matt Boldy for Minnesota. Brady Chuck, gold for Ottawa, numbered out of 250. Ultra Powers, Jake Gunsel, Parker Ford, rookie for Columbus, and Alexander Barkov, Florida. Nathan McKinnon, medallions for the Colorado Avalanche. Kent Johnson, rainbow foil for Columbus. Oliver Moore, a rookie for Chicago. Jordan Kyrou, St. Louis. Jason Robinson, gold, numbered at 250 for Dallas. Tim Stützle, Ultra Team. The Ottawa Senators. Danilo Yurov, rookie for Minnesota. And Rasmus Dahlin, SP for Buffalo. Donovan Sabrango, Rising Stars for the Ottawa Senators. Kirill Marchenko, rainbow foil for Columbus. Gabe Perreault, rookie for the Rangers. Sidney Crosby, SP. Jimmy Snuggerud, Ultra Stars, rookie for the St. Louis Blues. Matthias Ekholm, a rainbow foil for Edmonton. Zabium, a rookie for Minnesota. And Logan Thompson for Washington. Sam Morton, Rising Stars, Platinum out of 99 for the Calgary Flames. Matt Boldy, rainbow foil for Minnesota. Donovan Sabrango, rookie for Ottawa. And Kirill Marchenko, SP for Columbus. All right, a final box 24-25 SP game used. All right, we have for the Nashville Predators, Jonathan Marchessault. For the Dallas Stars, Mike Modano. Cam Lund, a rookie for the San Jose Sharks. Numbered at 149, Mason McTavish for the Anaheim Ducks. Zdeno Chara to 299, NHL Masters for the Boston Bruins. Brian Leetch, jersey for the New York Rangers. Kirill Kudryavtsev, a rookie for Vancouver. Numbered at a 35, Four Nations face-off net cord. Nice hit for the Vegas Golden Knights, Mark Stone. Beauty. Four Nations face-off, Team Canada, going to the Vegas Golden Knights of Mark Stone. Beauty. And Arbor Jakai, red for the Montreal Canadiens. Alrighty, that does it for break 18640, our Series 1 SP Game Used and Fleer Ultra 3-box double up. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks very much. Alright, so next up we're going to try and fill this Ultimate case, guys. In a case of Ultimate, down to just 10 left. Check out those remaining 10 teams. I'll give you a link in just a second. So that's our next closest one. So see how we go here. I don't think there's anything major left. Let me check. No, nothing too major left. A few middle road teams and then some smaller ones. I will put some overtime packs up for that one, guys. Last 10, if you guys want to fill it. Overtime pack on any of the last 10, if you want to grab those up. I'm going to do some cleanup here. Not too many left in the room, so I'm not sure how this is going to go, but we'll give it a go. You never know. All right, clean up the side of it here so you can see what's left. All right, doesn't look like any action there, guys. I'm going to call it a night. We'll finish up there tonight. Carry these over to tomorrow. I'll post some more stuff for tomorrow as well. Not too many left in the room tonight, so I think that we did our dash with Series 2 and the release of the tins. So I'll get some more stuff up for tomorrow, and we'll continue on tomorrow at 7:30. Really appreciate it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the evening. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.